America is not a racist country.
An investigation is underway tonight into a brawl at a mall between two teenagers in New Jersey.
The focus is not on the fight itself, but rather how the officers handled it. And tonight, some are questioning whether the teens were treated differently by race. CBS 2's Corey James reports from Bridgewater.
This fight inside Bridgewater Commons Mall in New Jersey is sparking a firestorm of emotions. Two teens seen throwing punches at each other appear to get two different responses from the officers who showed up. The other teenager seen sitting on a sofa while the black 8th grader had two officers kneel on his back to handcuff him.
I was confused, why they saw me as a bad person. Me as a aggressor.
14-year-old Kai, who asked that we not use his last name but wanted to share his story, says the fight broke out after he stood up for a friend who was getting picked on by the other teen. He says seeing video of the officers on top of him for nearly 30 seconds is scary and frustrating.
If they don't know how to treat the situation and deal with the situation equally and fairly, then they shouldn't be able to deal with the situation at all.
Kai's mom, Ebene, agrees.
Maybe they could have broken up the fight and maybe set them aside and called their parents. No cuffs, no aggression. Dealt with them like they were teenagers.
In a statement, the Bridgewater Police Department said in part, quote, "We recognize that this video has made members of our community upset and are calling for an internal affairs investigation. The officers were able to respond quickly to this incident and stop it from escalating because of a tip we received from the community," end quote. Meantime, this mother and son say they are grateful for the support and they hope when it comes to the officers, more will be done.
For them to be fired.
I'm not happy about it, and I do want those two cops to become unemployable. That's what I would like.
And Kai has been banned from this mall for 3 years. His mom says right now they are choosing not to say whether they feel this incident was racially motivated. In Bridgewater Township, New Jersey, Corey James, CBS 2 News.
Governor Phil Murphy tweeted his reaction tonight, saying he is, quote, deeply disturbed by what appears to be racially disparate treatment in this video. And the NAACP of New Jersey released a statement saying in part that it was disappointed to see still another police action irrefutably showing the disparate treatment of African Americans in our police institutions. The NAACP is calling for the officers to be removed from the force pending an investigation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw on that video happened over the weekend in New Jersey. And this happened in a place called Bridgewater. So a lot of people are outraged here in New Jersey over this mall fight that took place and how the police went straight for the black teen who's 14 years old. And people are, even in the background, you could hear, the kids say, oh, they went straight for the black guy. They're saying he didn't even start this. Okay, he didn't start this fight. But as soon as the cops showed up, they pounced right on him and pushed the white guy to the side. He never got handcuffs put on. And that's why people are complaining. Now, as usual, you're going to have the police chief come out. We're going to put this under investigation and we're going to investigate. And then they'll be back in about a week or two to tell you there was no wrongdoing. Boy, we are so hip to your asses, it's not even funny. So on Tuesday, a disturbing video of a New Jersey police incriminating a black teen went viral on social media. The clip shows an argument between two young boys at Bridgewater Common Mall in New Jersey over the weekend. The boys were a black 14-year-old 8th grader and a white high schooler. As they began fighting, two Bridgewater Township police officers approached, separating the teens, seating the white teen onto a nearby couch. The black teen, Kai, he was pinned to the ground with an officer's knee on his back and handcuffed. And see, you know what's so funny, y'all? They built an entire nation on racism. And they got the nerve and audacity to get upset when we talk about these incidents. They got the nerve to get upset that we're talking about something that they have been actively and still actively practicing in America. We see these incidents every day. But if you raise an issue or talk about it on a video, you're the problem. Not 500 years of racism. No, that ain't the problem. You're the problem for talking about it. Boy, if you couldn't get more twisted, man, please get out of here with that crap. For real. So the video shows the second officer had Kai held down. The person recording the video is saying it's because he's black, as Kai is pinned. They basically tackled me to the ground, and then the male officer put his knee on my back, and then he started putting me in handcuffs. This is what Kai told ABC 7. Then the female officer came over and put her knee on my upper back too, and started helping him put handcuffs on me while he, the white teen was just sitting down on the couch watching the whole thing. Kai explained that the fight began when the other teen was picking on Kai's 7th grade friend. So he was there with a friend that was a year behind him because he's an 8th grader. And this white teen, because they said he started the whole thing, was picking on his friend. So he was trying to stand up for his friend. My friend was arguing with the older kid. And so I kind of just jumped into the fight since he's older and he was on top of me and he's bigger, Kai said. I was just confused and mad about it. According to ABC 7, while Kai's mother, Ebony, hasn't watched a video with the volume on, she's grateful that the altercation didn't escalate. She now wants the officers to become unemployable. No, you need to lawyer up. That video, woo, you could really get that police department. Man, I'd be all on it. I would be all on it. Since the video's release, the police department has launched an internal affair investigation. Yeah, it's nothing like a police department investigating themselves. What a joke. What a big joke. Bridgewater mayor also asserted residents of prompting investigation. In a written statement, the township administration is aware of a video circulating on social media involving some people and officers of the Bridgewater Police Department. He wrote, I want to thank the public for its patience in refraining from jumping to conclusions while an investigation is pending. I also wanted to thank the brave men and women. Well, what you thanking them for? They're the problem. Oh, this mayor is full of shit. So anyway, I guess they're afraid they're going to be picketed or protest, or people may do a roll up on them cops. you know, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to keep up with this story and see what conclusion they come to. I'm figuring they're going to come up with the usual conclusion. Oh, well, what the officer did was justified. Yeah, I tell you what, his mother, you better start contacting some lawyers, because man, that's a good ass video. That's a good video right there of them throwing him down to the ground to handcuff him and seating the white guy on the couch, the white teen. Oh man, this video is classic. Easy to beat. Easy to beat this case, man. You better get on a lawyer, lady. You better do it now. Screw these police and their internal investigations because they all come back the same. For real. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this whole incident. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.